23.
Nope, you gotta get your first. You gotta get your haircut first.
My name's Logue, and we are at the Tenacious Unicorn Ranch. The Tenacious Unicorn Ranch is a trans haven alpaca ranch, a haven for queer people from the rising kind of violence of the surrounding world.
Should we double bag it, like the second's inside?
Yeah.
No?
Throw it all together.
Yeah.
We're doing a sorting party.
Yeah, and you can feel the difference. I'm starting to pick it up, like the fleece's super soft, neck is like, it's got a little bit of crunch to it. It was this push to create community and to be a sort of escape for, you know, the oppressed people like me on a couple of levels, being trans and minority, to escape all of that and be with people that are like-minded and understand.
I wish we lived in a world where we didn't need guns, but being queer in America at this point in time, being in the country, being rural, means that there is just a need for self-defense weapons. After the fifth or sixth death threat, after we called out that parade, we started to just be like, you know what, like, we all need to be a little bit more forward-facing with our firearms. It became self-evident that we would need to defend ourselves at some point.
There is a road back there, so we have to make sure that there is nobody on that road before we start firing.
We started getting warnings from people in town with friends or links to the more extremist elements in this area of Colorado.
It's not very many people, it's probably less than 50, maybe in 40, but they're almost always the source of tension around here, but they somehow decided to focus in on the Unicorn Ranch.
We caught people trying to come onto the property. Me and Jay were on patrol, and that was very scary. Put a general call out for help through some networks that we'd established over the summer. Through them, they sent a very highly trained guard up, and he started doing an armed patrol. And that night, he caught people trying to come onto the property at the gate. And then later in that morning, he actually caught 2 armed men coming towards the house. To kind of have to, like, be ahead of violent scenarios in your home all the time is taxing. It's not fear. It's just that, like, there's a responsibility to each other to keep ourselves safe. We're a haven, and so there's vulnerable people here, and bigots know that, and so they target that. And so you have to create a wall. You have to create a defense of some kind, which we've done, and we've done well. And I think that we're safe as anybody can be, but it takes from you.
I got here and I experienced a love and acceptance that I never did before. I experienced people who had my back in a way I never did before. It filled my heart in a way I didn't know I needed. You know, I had family, true family for the first time. The people here mean more to me than anyone else I've ever experienced in my life.
So the song that we're singing basically is just prayer song. Just basically asking to see that we have a good day, to be able to give us the strength that we have, that it's needed to be able to get through what we have to do for these next couple days.
To see people be able to let go of all the difficult things. You know, have a moment where they don't have to worry so much about being depressed or having anxiety. And just live. It makes every bit of difficulty that we have to face, every time that we have to prove just how tenacious we are, that's what it's all for, is to give people that freedom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, you're a sweetheart.